Team 2 of the Shapeshifters promo is officially here in FIFA 23. I'm Slater. In today's video, I'll review every single one of these new cards. We'll dive into the brand new SBC content that dropped today as well, including a Milinkovic-Savic midfielder, a Team of the Year, Icon SBC, David Beckham. I almost bit my tongue there and slurred David Beckham while I said that, so my apologies. I'm also standing, if you can't tell. Yeah, get over it. I had a massage today. I feel very good, so sitting in a chair would not be conducive to how I feel today. So we're going to go through all the content. I'm going to link it out in the description below, and I'm going to chapter it out in the video. So you're like, hey, dude, I don't really want to hear you talk about Milinkovic-Savic, but I do want to know how you feel about David Beckham. You can fast forward to that part of the video. That little extra little bit of juice that I do to these videos hopefully helps you out. And if it does, hit that like button and sub if you're new to the channel. Let's dive into this thing. So we're going to start with Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, and then we'll go to David Beckham, then we'll go to the SBC content. By the way, this is back. The 92 plus TOTY Beckham Team 1 player pick is officially back. Now, I don't know if compensation's out yet. I didn't necessarily get anything on my account, but this is officially back, which I do think is really, really fun to do. It's an 87 overall team and an 85 overall team. This was the bugged one where we were getting a team of the season and team of the season moments, so EA had to remove it, and now it's officially back in the game for the next 2 days. So that is really good opportunity for you to potentially get a great Shapeshifters Team 1 player or a good team of the season. So let's start with Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, who's really cool, man. I think legally everyone should have to do this card because he's a 6'8" midfielder. He's a goalie, right, with premium chemistry. So he gets auto 3 chem as a center mid. He has 5-star, 4-star with CDM and center. You have a 6'8" guy that can do 5-star skills. Like, is there any more of a reason to ever complete a card in your entire life? Like, I don't know if this card would be good, but I think just as a FIFA fan, like, how can you not absolutely fall in love with a guy like this? 6'8", medium high work rates, 5-star, 4-star, center mid CDM, which I think obviously put him as a CDM, right? Cracked out defending stats, 90 plus in every single category. Cracked out physical stats, 99 jumping at 6'8". Imagine this guy on corners with 90 stamina, 99 strength, and 96 aggression. He has 91 vision and 97 short pass, and 95 long pass. He has 99 positioning, 85 finishing, and 93 shot power. Now, he's a goalie converted to a CDM/midfielder. So I think historically, we kind of know these cards won't be as good as they often look because it's not really the way that their cards are typically supposed to play. But I do think this is just like the coolest card ever dropped in the game. And for that reason, I cannot legally, as just someone who enjoys this game, say that I think this is bad value in any way, shape, or form. He's a 5-star, 4-star, 6'8" midfielder. That's an 86 overall team with a small prime mixed player pack back, and an 85 overall team with a team of the week or team of the season pack back. And for that reason, I think he's great value. Let's jump over to Footbin really quick and look at his SBC. In doing so, he's coming in at a cheeky little 140,000 coin SBC. He's got a beautiful 358 upvotes to 27 downvotes. If you downvoted this, you don't like candy and presents and laughter. Like, you're anti just everything. Like, if you hate an auto full chem 6'8" 5-star skiller former goalie turned midfielder, this isn't the video game you should be playing. You should go play Roblox or Only Up or, I don't know, just get away from FIFA, man. That's how I feel about this. I think if you can put this guy in your team, which you definitely can because he gets full chemistry, if you need a card like this, I think it'd be a really fun card to use in the game. Now, granted, you may be like, I just have a crazy team and he doesn't crack my squad, and that's fine. I think if you want to try new cards at this point in the game, which is what I'm doing a new team every single weekend. Like, this is such a fun card to just say, hey, let's see how he does in a weekend league and just have fun with him for a little while. I love the card. I would put probably, because he only has 82 agility. Every other, like, look at the dribbling stats, though, besides that. They're insane. You could put an engine on him that takes him away from lengthy on new gen, gives him crazy pace, literally almost perfect shooting or passing, and then really great dribbling with the great defending and physical stats, makes him more well-rounded as like a box-to-box. Or you can do that very easily, a shadow, max pace, max defending, phenomenal card. He could also play like as a striker. It's just problem is that he's medium-high, but like this card is sweet. Like, he has crazy good like stats all around. Like, I would think even him with like a hawk maybe. 99 shot power, 89 finishing, 94 positioning with those stats, and then 99 aggression. Like, you could do so much. Just the work rate suck with this card. But like, this guy can play anywhere, which is just such a cool card. Like, it's just GG's to EA. They've done some really cool SBCs. The gift links thing for the objective was fantastic. This is another home run hitter. I love the Vanja Milinkovic-Savic card. I think that's just a home run. from EA. Then we have Team of the Year icon David Beckham, which I think is probably the big one that a lot of people want to know about, because this is a very rare card. And I actually feel like the rarity of the card sometimes overshines maybe the actual value of the card in game. And I'm going to explain to you why I think that's the case here with David Beckham. So he's a great card. I've actually used him in some teams. I think he's a great midfielder. He can play center mid, right wing, and right mid. I think he's truly a midfielder. Like, he's a center mid. 4-star, high work rate, 6 feet tall. Good pace splits, solid shooting stats, great immaculate passing stats, very well-rounded dribbling on the card, low defending. So you typically would give him a shadow and the physical stats. And if you compared him to Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, Vanja Milinkovic-Savic would be just a way better card. He's 5-star, 4-star, 6'8" with better stats. But I think that it's pretty obvious that this card would probably play better than Vanja in game. But I do think that when you look at all the cards that are out right now, the Shapeshifters that are so cheap, and you look at everything, I'm going to explain to you why I don't think this is a good value card at the end of the day. Not that he won't play well in game. It's just that I think he's too expensive. So bronze and silver squads here. Then an 84 for the loan, an 87, an 88, an 88, an 88, an 89, and an 89, and a 90, and a 91, which is super steep. And I really feel like the only reason you complete an SBC like this, it's not that it's like necessarily horribly priced in comparison to his actual live card. The SBC is coming in at 1.65 million, and his live card on the market has probably changed in price, probably gone down, right? Because this SBC came out, is also 1.645 million. Like, he's honestly in line with the price of his card. And some people may be like, well, he should be cheaper. Well, no, it's way harder to get 1.65 million liquid coins than it is to get 1.65 million coins worth of fodder. So I do think it's an accurately priced SBC. I just feel like we are at the time where, once again, this is a very rare card. A lot of the Team of the Year icons are just incredibly rare. So they are inflated in terms of their price because their card design's gorgeous, they're very rare, and they're just unique cards. They stand out in a team. Where right now, you're getting so many great Shapeshifters in this game. You're getting so many great Team of the Season cards, so many great cards that are so cheap and easy to craft. And I think at the end of the day, and you'll probably get a Shapeshifter SBC, right? That'll come out most likely very soon. In fact, I would even argue, not necessarily that they played that dramatically different, but like, we just got that Zambrotta card last week, right? Zambrotta is literally 4-star, 5-star. At the end of the day, I believe his SBC is significantly cheaper than this Beckham cards is, and he has more in-game stats. He's 4-star, 5-star with more in-game stats, and look at that. He has 1 less pace, 3 more dribbling, 22 more defending, 8 more physical, 2 less passing, 1 more shooting. Like, it's just not it's a card you're completing because of like who the card is. It's Beckham as the Team of the Year icon. You're not completing it because it's a great value at this point in the game. And for that reason, I am passing on David Beck. So apologies, brother. I love you as a player in real life, but it's just not the right time for this SBC. Then we have a Shapeshifters challenge, which I don't even know why they would release this or make it an untradeable pack. Has anyone in the history of the game packed anything from a mixed players pack that EA were like, first of all, they shouldn't even drop an SBC that's a mixed players pack. What a waste of time. 60 overall, 13 chemistry. If you go ahead and do it, so be it. You can just use bronze players to get some, like, maybe some gold commons and silvers in your team. But there's just the most irrelevant SBC at this point in the game that they could possibly drop. Then the FGS playoffs has regen. So if you don't remember this from yesterday, 285 overalls. 1 team of the week, 1 team of the season, 84 overall team, I believe is this, for a chance at 84/5, which could be a great opportunity for you to pack some of the brand new Shapeshifter Team 2 cards. What a saucy little transition. This guy must be a professional content reviewer. And you know what? I am. So let's go jump over here, man, to Flipin, and let's dive into every single one of these brand new cards. We finally got a Manuel Neuer striker card, Ousmane Dembélé. We already know about Milinkovic-Savic. We got a Gendouzi, we got a De Jong, we got a Giroud, we got a Garinch, we got a Riquelme. I don't know how the heck I'm not seeing a Titi Henry, but we're not somehow. Martial and Richarlison and Seedorf and Zaha, and then Eto'o, and then there's another Eto'o and another Petit, and Cabrera and Pepe Reina. This is the team of the goalkeepers, to be honest. There it is. We got a lot of cards to dive into. Let's start at the back, work our way forward with one of the coolest dynamic images in the history of the game, wearing some sort of, I don't even know, like a clown hat, is Emmanuel Petit as a cam, who's already 400K on the market. Cam, right mid, right wing. What you need to know about him, he's 6'1", and he's a big boy. Like, Emmanuel Petit is a very large person in game, to the point where I would be understanding that someone would be like a little apprehensive. A 5-star, 3-star, I'd rather him be the other way around, if I'm being honest, because I feel like you want to move him into the midfield. Like, he's His card is made to be like an attacker, right? He's got crazy great dribbling. He's got really nice, well-rounded passing. He's got solid shooting stats, good pace splits. But his defending is just good enough that if you put a shadow on him, he would move into the territory of a 95 rated center mid. And I think that's honestly where I'd rather play him. What are his work rates? High. Like, I think him as a box to box is honestly where he would belong because his body type is just massive. Like, he just feels big in game, which isn't really ideal for a cam or a right wing. He's probably very similar, honestly, to like Upamecano. So if you like that card and you like the way he plays in the midfield, this would probably be a very similar minded card for you. And if you don't like the way that card played in attack, then that would give you an idea of what you could do with this Petit card. Then we have Pepe Reina, who is another goalkeeper turned attacker, which is just so sweet. Like, that was the theme of this team, which is sweet. 4-star, 5-star, rapid. He is 6'2", high medium work rates. He has, good pace, great shooting stats, fantastic passing stats, really well-rounded dribbling, except for the actual dribbling stat, which is rough. Good physical stats, too. I think you have to put an engine on him then, because you want to get up to 91. You have to just rely on the 97 shot power, which is good enough. That is a very usable striker. He'll be really cheap too, I would think. Maybe not because he's a goalie, so maybe people are interested in like a goalie turned striker, but because look at the dynamic. This is just such a sweet card type. I think that's a really fun card. 4-star, 5-star, like that is a very usable attacker in this game. I like it. Then we have Cabrera, who I believe is a center back turned goalie. Yes, center back turned goalie. My voice cracked there. 4-star weak foot goalkeeper, which is great. He's 6'3", and he has goalkeeper stats, and I don't know what the heck goalkeeper stats mean in this game, and there he is. So that's nice. Then we have a big one, Sammy Eto'o, who we should just look at both versions of the card. So they're like for like cards at the end of the day. They just have different dynamics. One is a right mid, right wing, and the other one's a left mid, left wing. I'm guessing the skill moves are different. No, 5'5". So there's no way this one isn't 5'5" either. They're both 5'5". So it's just, for some reason, that other one's 1.6 million. Am I missing something here? High-low work rates on this one. Lean body type. There's no differential in the card stats. And this one's 5'5". And then this one is high-low. Oh, was it high-low and this one was high-medium? No, they're both. I don't understand why one would be 1.6 million coins more than the other one. To be honest, unless people just prefer a right wing card, unless I'm missing something here. Obviously, Eto's incredible. His shooting stats are a little bit lower than you would think for an Eto typically because of the way they boosted his card. So you probably want to give him a Deadeye. The dribbling stats are immaculate. The pace is fantastic. Love 94 stamina. I would give him a Deadeye and max out those shooting stats. Brilliant pass. That's just an unbelievable card. Who would be better off as a striker? He could play out wide, but he'd be probably the best striker you'll use all year long. Then we have the alternate Petit, who's a center back / right back, which is interesting that that card is a better dynamic. This card probably is actually more useful for who he is in game. 5-star weak foot is fantastic. You just put I don't know if I put a shadow on him. The defending stats are literally almost perfect. So I'd probably put a catalyst on him to maximize the pace boost on the card, which is somewhere around here. And then he turns into a 96 rated center back. I like that card a lot. Don't love high work rates, but it is what it is. That is a very usable card as a center back in this game. We've already gone through one of Eto's, so we can move on there. Then we go to Wilf Zaha, who I heard is a free agent. He's not going to be on Crystal Palace anymore, which is kind of sad. I feel like he's like iconic with Crystal Palace at this point in the game. But 5-star, 4-star, I've always liked a lot of big Wilf cards in this game. He's got great pace. He's got very poor shooting. He's got solid passing stats. He's got very well-rounded dribbling stats. He's got solid defending stats, and he's got good physicals, actually, really good physicals for a wingback. He actually is a wingback. He's high work rates, unique body type, 5-star 4. He'd be a really fun card, too, like a 3-5-2, or a 4-4-2, right, as a right mid that you could, say, hey, look, your job is to help get forward and create for the team. He's not going to score goals for you because the shooting stats are so bad, but, he could definitely do a job like that. I'd probably put a Sentinel on him as a true right back if you were playing him in that category, which is somewhere around here, to make him a way more well-rounded right back in the game. Puts him as a 94. If you want to play him in the midfield a little bit more, like on the right mid type of vibe, I would probably lean. You know what you could do is I think a Gladiator, if you want him to help a little bit forward, because 92 shot power and 97 finishing would definitely help a lot, and I think his physical stats are already pretty good. That's probably what I'd put on him if I was using him as a right mid. just in case that's something you're interested in doing. Then we have Clarence Seedorf, who weirdly, I guess, doesn't have that great of a card. You would think Seedorf is kind of a big person to get a card. He doesn't have multiple versions, so here it is. Compared to his other card, he has 8 more pace, 2 less shooting, 6 more passing, 4 more dribbling, 26 more defending. So he's like a true DM. He's like a really true DM. 4-star, 5-star, medium high work rates, 5'9". I think that's a great card, to be fair. Passing is brilliant. The dribbling is fantastic. I mean, we want to help that agility a little bit. If you want to keep him on lengthy, put an anchor on him, and he'd be a phenomenal defensive player as well as a shadow. I think either way there, he'd be a wonderful DM. And if you wanted to put him, if you don't care about the lengthy aspect, if you're not new gen stuff, I'd put an engine on him. Honestly, I would boost that agility and balance. I'd boost that acceleration, sprint speed. He's just a brilliant passer. I feel like these are good enough stats to live on their own that I really wouldn't need to touch them. I think that's a very undervalued CDM. I like that card a lot. I like a lot of these cards a lot. Then we have Richarlison, who is a right wing build. Compared to his last big card, he has 4 more pace, 6 more dribbling, 2 more shooting, 4 more defending, 11 more passing, 4 more physical. Okay, 5-star, 5-star. 5-star Prem Brazilian is probably 1 million of the coin at that price. Honestly, like that, the value of that in this game is just absurd for a lot of people. Dribbling stats are really good. There are players with better that we've seen today already. 99 hang accuracy is nice. 93 stamina, 90. That's a very good card. That's a very good card. I'd probably play him at striker, 5'11", high medium. Not that he couldn't play out wide. He could totally do that job. I think if I were you, I would put a hawk on him. Max out the pace, great shooting stats, and then brilliant physical stats. I think he'd be an awesome striker at 5'5". I think it'd be a sweet card. Then we have a crazy little Martial, which is really interesting. So I'm not going to compare him to his last card because he's a center mid now. He's 4-star, 5-star at 3.3 million. He's a French Man U Prem player, which is probably about 2 million in that price tag. 97 overall with 93 pace, 97 dribbling, 88 defending, 96 physical, 98 passing, and 86 shooting. So he's like a little bit more of like a defensive midfielder, actually. High. Like he could definitely play mid box to box, but his stats are actually predominantly focused, it seems like, as like being a distributor and not necessarily like a scorer. Because his shooting stats took a big hit. The dribbling stats are really nice. Martial also moves really well in game. If you've played with Martial, he's just a nice player. Passing stats are brilliant. Love the pace. And the physical stats are great. I think this is a gladiator too. With a gladiator, he ships out as a 96 rated center mid with great pace splits, wonderful then shooting stats, so he could definitely help you get forward in attack, and then has brilliant defending stats to go with great drip, and that just makes him a club 90 demon. I think that's a sweet card for Anthony Martial. Then we have Riquelme. So Riquelme got a new card, which is sweet, but doesn't look like they really did enough because no one cares about his price already. He's 117,000 coins. He can play left back, left wing back, and left mid. He's 5-star, 4-star, as he should be. Solid pace splits. Shooting stats are not going to help you out, so he's definitely a wing back. Good passing. Solid physicals. Solid defending. Okay dribbling. Yeah, they didn't go too crazy on Riquelme, I got to be honest. They gave him 1 more passing, 1 more dribbling, and then way more defending and physical, less shooting, and more pace. You know, he's usable. I definitely don't think he's like an unusable card. He'll probably be like at some point a really great value because he's gets you 3 chem, he's 5-star skills, he's like a very usable card. But I think they could have given him a cooler card because of who he is, and he's never had a cool card. Put an anchor, or a shadow on him at 6 feet tall. He could probably do a job as a left back with medium high work rates. Then we have the GOAT at 11 milli with the chest out, dude. Looking swaggy. Garinch. He looks like he's going out to the club. It doesn't look like he's like playing. Is he going to play a match? No, I think he's out partying, dude. He's walking into the club, VIP, getting ready to pop some bottles over there. Garinch. Look at you, you dirty dog. 5-star, 4-star. Oh, man, that's a great card. The shooting stats are absurd. 99 positioning, 99 finishing, 98 shot power. Lowest dribbling stats of 93, then a 94, then 97, 97, 99, 99. 90 stamina, and even 84. That's a really good card. Whew. You know, I think it's crazy to say, but like his passing stats are his passing and his pace are his weakest points. He's 5-star, 4-star, and he's high medium at 5'7". He'd be a great winger. I'd honestly put a catalyst on him. I'd max out the pace and then make him that much more well-rounded of a passer of the ball, and I think he'd be you can play him at striker too, like 1,000%. You can play him at striker. I'd probably, even though you're going to lose some of the statistics on the card, I'd probably put a hawk on him if you put him a striker because he's small, so boost the strength and aggression, and then make him just rapid. I think that card's sick. I mean, obviously he's 11 million. He's clearly sick, but that's a sweet card for me to drop. Then we have a 100K Olivier Giroud, who is a 4-star, 6'4" center back. So a lot of like tall center backs, right? We have 6'4" Sorloth, 6'4" Giroud as well in the game now. He's 100K early, probably very similar to that Petit card, but doesn't give you the ability to get auto 3 chem. And with a shadow, if I can find it, he is a 97 rated center back with phenomenal defending stats, really well-rounded dribbling stats. That card would be really good in game. 88 stamina is a little low, but 99 strength, 96 aggression. That would be a phenomenal card in game. I actually think that this card would be great. With medium-high work rates, I like him a lot at 4-star, 4-star. That's a very good budget center back option. Then we have Frankie de Jong, who really didn't get like a crazy shift, but he can play center back. He's at 3 million coins, a CDM, so we can actually compare him to his previous cards. And this is a card people liked a lot. So compared to this card, he had 5 more pace, 7 more shooting, 3 more passing, 4 more dribbling, 15 more defending, and 9 more physical. And this card still has 70,000 coins, which may not seem like a lot, but this is an old card. Like, people like Frankie de Jong in this game. He's 4-star, 5-star. That's a great that's a phenomenal DM. I would not play him at center back at high. As a box-to-box or a DM, I think he'd be absolutely brilliant. I almost swore because I think this card looks sick. Dribbling stats are brilliant. Passing stats are immaculate. Defending stats are stunning. Physical stats are fantastic. I'd put like a hunter on him. I don't even really know you're not really going to maximize the value of any other chem style in this card. So you got these a hunter on him, and you can play him as a DM. You can play him as a box-to-box. If you never want him to get forward, and you're like, I don't really need a hunter on him, I guess what would you even benefit from putting on this card? I guess you just put a shadow on him, just make him like a perfect defender, and then that pace. That is a world beater endgame CDM. That is a world beater endgame CDM, and he makes that SlaterAC look useless now. Then we have a Genduz, who has a sweet little dynamic. He looks like my boy Robbie from Backpage Gaming, the absolute hombre. That's a cool card. And Gendouzi's 5-star, 5-star center back, medium high work rate, 6'1". I like it. I like the doozy. I'm into the Gendouzi. I'm into it. The dribbling is unbelievable. He'd honestly be great if you shifted him up into a DM role, I think for sure. At medium high 5'5", like you're probably maximizing the value of him as a midfielder if you get your hands on this card. The passing stats are very usable. The physical stats are fantastic. Everything is great. I'd put a shadow on him. I think he'd be a great center back. I'm sure he's a super high rated 95 center back. I think he'd be an even better DM. I would play him at DM if I were you. And I think you'd have just a whale of a time doing so. Then we have Ousmane Dembélé, who's extinct at 15 million. Woo! Oh, man. I mean, Dembélé is always a really famous card in this game. Compared to his winter wild card, he has 2 more pace, 10 more shooting, 11 more passing, 8 more dribbling, 33 more defending, and 16 more physical, which I don't really think we care about the defending. He can play cam center mid and center forward, but you don't want to put this Dembélé anywhere but in attack. 5'5" Dembélé with he's a cam every day of the week. He could definitely play striker if you need him to. I've used some doozy cards at striker. He's really good there. He's an absolute dog of a card. He is a dog. All right. I put a Deadeye on him if I were you. If I could find that. Maybe in a finisher too, or a marksman. Let me see a marksman really quick. I think a Deadeye, but let me just see. You could do a marksman with some 99 reactions. The shooting stats are now way more well-rounded, and they get some 88 strength, which could be valuable. I think I'd put a Deadeye on him and make that attacking positioning just brilliant. He'd just be one of the best cams in the entire game. That is an unbelievably sweet card. Then we have Manuel Neuer, striker. Come on, baby. This is a cool team. I don't know how we don't have Thierry Henry, and he's not going to be an SBC because Prime Henry is already an SBC in the game right now. So I don't know how we've somehow, once again, avoided a cracked-out Thierry Henry card. I don't know how that's possible. But I'm not going to complain about the fact that we have, I think, 3 goalies shifted into the outfield in this game, which is really sick. He can play striker, left mid, left wing, and center forward, which is great versatility. He's 5-star, 4-star. We're like in a foot birthday hybrid here. I'm loving this thing right now, dude. He's 6'4" at high medium. Another just massive striker, right? Just another big body striker. The shooting stats are phenomenal. The passing stats are also pretty well-rounded. Agility balance is a little bit low. If you don't care about new gen or lengthy, I'd put an engine on him because you want to boost agility and balance. Makes the dribbling stats absolutely brilliant. Good pace and then well-rounded in passing. That is a 99 strength and 99 aggression. That is a phenomenal striker. What's his work rates? High medium. Is he unique body type? What is he? Unique. That's a cool. This is a very, very legitimate card. This is a very legitimate striker in this game. If you care about the lengthy meta, I'd probably give him a catalyst because I want to boost the pace, and you're not going to gain anything in the shooting and physical stats. So I'd probably do something like that. If I were going to put him as a lengthy new, that is a sweet striker card, and that's the team, and that team was sick. And we're like 6 minutes lower than my typical videos go in these. Hey, that was a cool team. If you stuck this long, I appreciate you greatly, man. Hope you're all packing like 100 of these cards. Let me see if there's any like cool pack I can open for. There's probably gonna be like one person that sees this. Gonna be like one dude who stayed 24 minutes, probably had me on the background. They're like, oh my god, Slater's about to open a pack maybe for the dogs. Let me see if I can do a little something juicy for the people that watch this video. I don't know why you would open that. Is there like a, why are these, the packs are all like capped? Why would you open a 175,000 coin pack for a card that's an 88 rated card? So I can't, there's nothing cool I can open for the culture? Alright, fine. Damn you people. Special summer version of a rare player pack with rare gold players, now 20. Let me rip this bad boy for the culture. Right? Because these are all fraudulent packs. I don't know why you would open these. Let me go ahead and rip a summer rare gold player pack. Ooh, very exciting. Let's see if we can hit a banger. I doubt it, but you have to. You never know. It's probably not even a walkout, or maybe it is. It's a Mendy. I think that means that I can't get a Shapeshifter in this pack if I get a tradable Mendy on the front end. Let me just double check. It's a stinker. But that would have been cool. Imagine if you had stayed and you're like, I'm like the one of like 4 people watching this, and then we hit like a banger and we celebrate, and you're like, I witnessed that. That was history. Maybe next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Have a great little Friday. Catch you guys for another one of these videos tomorrow. Peace.